By the powers vested in me, I hereby constitute this gathering as a congregation of the University of Namibia.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me a great pleasure this morning to welcome you for this occasion. I would like to start by acknowledging our Chancellor, His Excellency Dr. Nangolo Mbumba, who is also the Vice President of the Republic of Namibia. Dr. Ita Kanji Murangi, our Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Training and Innovation, Mr. Sam Shivute, the Chairperson of the University of Namibia Council, and the Vice Chairperson of the University Council, Ms. Rosalia Martins Hausiku. I'm also acknowledging members of the UNAM Council who may be watching this ceremony. And indeed, I'd like to also extend my warm recognition to members of the diplomatic corps, senior government and legislative officials following this ceremony. I'd further recognize the UNAM executives, my colleagues, the APVCs, the deans, directors, professors, lecturers, graduates, SRCs, students, and the community. Last but not least, I extend sincere recognition to all the graduates, parents who are watching from home. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor for me to address you as we add yet another journal to the annals of Namibian academic history. Grand celebrations like this have a tendency to overshadow the ordinary moments that create great accomplishments. Yes, this is a special moment, but the moments that led to this event, this graduation ceremony, were ordinary days. Some of them bad days, others sick days, but you had to show up and take one little step that eventually got you here. So be proud of yourself and realize that We are not celebrating this day. We are acknowledging all the unnoticed moments that you went through to make it this far. They say that a task is only too great before it is accomplished. After it is accomplished, it loses its prominency and is immediately relegated to the status of an ordinary activity. This is because, with passage of time, we tend to forget the trials that we had to overcome and the many personal difficulties and circumstances that got us to this point. Yes, I've heard all about it through the UNAM grapevine. The irony is that no two stories are the same. Some of you are single mothers who are the first to graduate with a certificate in your family. Others have recalled how they submitted their thesis from behind the bars of prison cells. Many of you are still recovering from the swollen feet as you walked great distances to access the internet or indeed attend class in person. Others are service station attendants and security guards who had no other choice but to do their assignments at 2 a.m. in the morning while working the midnight shift. In fact, I do know one gentleman who was a security guard, who was a patrol attendant, and now he's a school principal. So it is possible. We can make these life choices and be successful. There are hundreds of stories like this, all courageous and tenacious, that tell an amazing story about the persistence to do better. So my welcome message today is that no matter the scale of your academic achievement, be it a certificate, a diploma, or a PhD, know that you have done a great thing and inspired thousands of generations to boldly follow in your footsteps for the years to come. As we celebrate this year's graduation ceremony, I'm happy to announce that we have one of the largest number of graduates this year, but you will hear that more from the other speakers. Ladies and gentlemen, our students are not the only ones who have had to overcome great obstacles. The University of Namibia itself as an institution is on the verge of a grand transformation, from curriculum to structures, possibly one of the biggest changes ever to occur at UNAM since its establishment in 1992. During next month, I'll take time out to hold conversations with the UNAM community on these changes. Ladies and gentlemen, generally speaking, universities are uniquely positioned to provide leadership and insight that mends or solve the broader societal problems through intellectual exchange, applied research, and thought leadership. This is why UNAM is increasingly on a journey to improve our research and innovation efforts. COVID-19 wreaked havoc during 2020 and had unprecedented disruptions to work, learning, and research work. Many research labs had to be closed, data collection activities were interrupted, research collaboration visits could not continue. This affected postgraduate students in particular. Multiple grant opportunities were also reviewed to cater for COVID-19 mostly. However, despite this upheaval and challenges amidst COVID-19, the university recorded two very important milestones towards becoming a research-intensive university. Given that the university had a reduced subsidy, the university surpassed its target for securing external grants by receiving 72 grants, and such grants had a combined total value of 59.6 million. Of course, this money is spent on the actual research activities and therefore does not supplement the coffers of the institution. Number two, the university also recorded 42% increase in Scopus indexed publications for 2020, which is 295 publications versus 208 in 2019. This is the highest number of such Scopus index publication for any given year for UNAM. So all of you who worked hard for that, we appreciate and be proud. Last but not least, I want to conclude by saying this. You are graduates now, a success by all means. But remember, sometimes success conspires to keep us in the comfort zone. As Charles Handy puts it in his book, The Age of Paradox, It is one of the paradoxes of success that the things and ways which got you there are seldom those things that keep you there. So do ask yourself, I have graduated now. What steps am I going to take charge of my life, to begin a new page, to regain the energy, enhance my personal vision, and create momentum? I know it's not easy to face this, so be courageous because it is in your hands. I tell you, make an effort to go on a mental diet. Focus on solutions. Consider what you have and appreciate it. The mind is like your stomach. It will digest whatever you put into it. Everything you put in there will manifest. It will have results. That's why your mental diet is so crucial. So what is on the menu for you? I leave it to you to answer. With these few words, I trust you will agree with me that indeed 2020 has been a year of defying circumstances and demonstrating the resilience of the human spirit through ordinary moments of bravery. Congratulations, and I thank you.
Hi there, my name is Nita Shikongo and I'm an accounting honors student at UNAM. It is evident that due to the COVID-19 pandemic, all of the stakeholders within the education sector were impacted. This includes our institutions, our lecturers, and us as students. As a result, we saw that the university had to drastically transform our learning structures, and we saw ourselves moving from learning in a classroom to now studying at home and attending classes virtually online. Learning from home has removed the element of studying in a classroom with my friends, and further, accessibility to resources on campus has also been limited. The university has put measures in place for us to not only learn online, but also for when you can't even access a class, you can always come back and watch recordings to study from. I feel so privileged as a student at UNAM to still be able to continue my education and my learning experience. And further, we see that people are now graduating online. So it's clear that the university has put measures in place, though virtually, to still continue to try to give us the best experience possible as students. Maybe one day, very soon, I would be back in a classroom with my friends, having a new normal experience. So to the nation out there, please don't forget to social distance, to continue to sanitize, and to make sure you take care of yourself the way you take care of the next person.
Chancellor of the University of Namibia, His Excellency Dr. Nangolo Mbumba, Chairperson of UNAM Council, Mr. Sam Shivute and other council members present, Vice Chancellor of the University of Namibia, Professor Kenneth Matengu, Pro-Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Professor Ferdinand Gideon, Pro-Vice Chancellor for Administration and Finance, Dr. Ellen Deshi Namila, Pro-Vice Chancellor for Research, Innovation and Development, Professor Anisha Peters, our graduates, the parents, guardians, relatives, and friends of our graduates, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Graduation ceremonies are joyous occasions. Therefore, I'm delighted to share this auspicious virtual platform with some of the most brilliant minds in the country. The graduating class of 2020 are a very special group to me because they have overcome great uncertainty and social psychological pressures imposed by COVID-19 pandemic, but still make a success of their studies. This is a stern reminder that we are capable to exert ourselves to the maximum capacity, whatever the challenge, and build better lives today and create a legacy for our children. Therefore, as the minister responsible for higher education in Namibia, I'm incredibly proud of all of you who are graduating this year. I thank you for your commitment and dedication to enhance your knowledge and skills, and wish you all the best for the future. Dear students, it is my view that now that you are graduates, you should keep in mind that it is the fundamental cultural values that you were taught, such as humility and respect, that will assist you as you venture onto this new journey. Resist the temptation of thinking that you know it all or that you are better than others. The knowledge and skills are tools that will assist you to serve your communities and also to contribute towards the development of our beloved country. Embrace new opportunities to learn and keep growing your tree of knowledge. Director of Ceremonies, allow me to now talk to you, the UNAM management and staff. Well done on yet another season of hard work and thought leadership. I've observed how UNAM last year rolled out the online learning platform in a matter of days after the state of emergency was declared. What you did was remarkable, and I thank all the academics, the administrators, and members of management for their foresight and selfless sacrifice during a notably difficult year. As we celebrate last year's achievements, I would like to highlight the significance of some of the doctoral studies we are graduating this year. I've noted that one of the doctorates is in the area of fisheries and aquatic sciences. This study is aimed to develop and introduce phytogenic diets made up of aloe vera and garlic extracts, which will promote growth, new utilization, health, and increase resistance against stress in African catfish. As you are aware, fish remains a key food security for Namibians. It is therefore important that we increase our knowledge around the management and sustainable use of this important natural resource. As we move ever closer towards the year 2030, a year at which Namibia is aspiring to be an industrialized country developed by her own people. At this stage of our development, Namibia should have a critical mass of highly skilled and qualified people, particularly in the STEM areas. It is therefore pleasing to note that UNAM is graduating doctoral graduates in specialized fields such as mechanical engineering. UNAM should align the development of expertise in various STEM areas to local niche areas of development, and in particular, those of comparative and competitive advantage to Namibia. Director of Ceremonies, I now wish to look at the doctoral candidates in the area of health sciences, and I'm informed that this candidate is well past the retirement age. This is a stark dismissal of the idea that one may be too old to learn. Alongside these 3 doctorates are 13 more doctoral graduates in varied areas. I'm confident that all of them will contribute meaningfully to the socio-economic development of Namibia, and in particular, play a key role in the transformation from the raw materials and semi-processed goods to an economy where knowledge is extensively applied to produce high quality. In addition, having highly qualified graduates at doctorate level will further boost Namibia's research capacity, which is central to manufacturing and industrialization. I further wish to stress that academia is not only about research and teaching. It is also about being responsible corporate and civic citizens. In this space, I took notice of relentless and selfless spirit of UNAM academics. People like Dr. Rachel Freeman, a senior social work lecturer, and her colleagues, who through UNAM's corporate social responsibility initiative, UNAM Cares, took the fight against COVID-19 to the streets and helped homeless people by donating blankets and other necessities. I read with joy the incessant opinion piece by Professor Julius in the New Era newspaper. All these contributions and others during the leap year of 2020 prove that UNAM continues to be a major contributor to thought leadership in our country. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll fail in my duty as minister if I do not acknowledge the immeasurable investment our government continues to make in the education sector. Today, the University of Namibia comprises of 12 campuses and has moved its former 8 regional centers to online education to improve students' learning experience. Government has also commensurately invested in the physical infrastructure to support academic expansion at various campuses over the years. Although we imagine a future where government funding is not the only source of the university's income, we are not there yet. Hence, there is need for continuous government funding to higher education, while the university strengthens its established alternative source to generate revenue and continues to contemplate other areas where it can generate resources. I'm informed that there are already a number of viable ventures for commercialization under a newly established unit that will drive UNAM's commercialization initiatives. Director of Ceremonies, giving this speech from my office reminds me of all the warm moments I have shared with you in the past. Though we embrace technology as we do things online, it cannot completely compensate for personal interaction. I therefore look forward to the day that students can return to the classroom for face-to-face teaching and interaction, yet still using online to help supplement student learning. With these few words, I wish to conclude by returning my attention to the graduates. Congratulations once more. I look forward to meeting and working with you on transforming our glitter of hope, our Namibia, into the shining star we know her all to be. God bless you, and I thank you.
When I got to the University of Namibia, one of the challenges that I actually came across was adjusting to the new environment.
Going through the university, it wasn't always an easy journey. I think some people believe that, why did things happen so easy for him? But it wasn't an easy road for me.
It was tough academically. It was tough to balance part-time work and studying at the same time. I appreciated the lectures that were supportive, the lectures that actually, were always there to, assist and guide along the way.
For me, it wasn't always just academics. I also had a good mix of social life. I also had a good mix of sport life. And I also got to interact with a lot of good academics at the University of Namibia.
I was excited just to graduate. After that, I was looking forward to, okay, so what's going to happen now?
I was fortunate to get to become a magistrate at the Katutura Magistrates Court, and now I am currently the head of the legal department and company secretary.
Graduating from the University of Namibia has always been one of my proudest moments. First of all, because it's a Namibian institution.
For those that have graduated and those that are now, doing well for themselves, don't forget to also give back. When we have events from the Alumni Association, let's be involved. Let's be part of it. I think sometimes in our culture, not only just the Alumni Association, I think many times we love to live in isolation. We're living in our own little bubble. We're doing our own thing. But let's grow. Let's network. Let's allow, the brand to stand out there so that many other people can also make the right decision on what's out there.
Dear class of the year 2020, it gives me great pleasure to join you today, albeit virtually, to be part of this graduation ceremony as we celebrate the successes of the 2020 graduates. A graduation is an occasion to celebrate milestones, as it is the culmination of years of dedication, hard work, and sacrifice for the university, the faculty, staff, and students, as well as all those who dedicated their support to this institution. Though we have come to expect that obstacles are always present in Rachel's journey, you, the class of 2020, should be extremely proud of yourself for the bravery with which you fought the obstacle brought by COVID-19 on your educational journey. Without taking anything away from efforts of graduates that came before you, I have to acknowledge that 2020 was a particularly difficult year. I cannot imagine how many of you managed to complete your academic studies, let alone conduct research and submit projects or dissertations. This year, the University of Namibia marks exactly 29 years of its existence, which was dedicated to the achievements of knowledge and the creation of human resources in a modern and independent Namibia. Many doubted Namibia's capacity to establish and manage its own university when UNAM was first established in 1992. But here we are, consistently ranked among the top 50 universities on the continent for well over a decade. While 29 years of higher education may be relatively small compared to other universities across the globe, Namibia has always chosen quality over quantity. Like the world-class diamonds that we mine at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean, in the Namibian waters, and the beautiful contrasting landscape of our country, we are remarkable, indestructible, and therefore incomparably resilient. It is with these realities in mind and the objective of transforming Namibia into a knowledge-based nation that the University of Namibia this year has managed to graduate 4,839 graduates who come from a wide range of disciplines from UNAM's rich course offerings from across 8 faculties. Today we celebrate 16 PhD graduates in areas of critical importance to national development. In addition, 44 medical doctors are entering the medical profession this year. I single the latter out because access to health remains a key national priority for Namibians given the coronavirus pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, a knowledge-based nation requires the best brains, demands strong commitment to hard work in order to deal with the many problems we still have to overcome. It requires young Namibians like you to be resolute and forward-looking in your intellect and imagination, and to be pioneers in new fields and endeavors. I am thus happy to announce that the highest number of graduates come from the Faculty of Education, with a total of 2,020 graduates. This enormous and continued interest in education is a sign that the future of our children is in good hands. On the contrary, the smallest number of graduates are emanating from the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology. This tells me that we must keep watch with a keen eye over the number of graduates from the various faculties. Our low input in engineering is a cause for concern and needs urgent attention. This is particularly true in the context of New Namibia, driven by Vision 2030 that we aim for. That vision is the guiding compass on which the recently launched Harambee Prosperity Plan 2 by the President, His Excellency Dr. Hage Gottfried Geinkop, is anchored on. It builds on the solid foundation of the inaugural HPP. The HPP2 continues to prioritize the implementation of targeted policy programs in order to enhance service delivery, contribute to economic recovery, and engender inclusive growth. It aims to ensure that Namibia is poised to respond to domestic socio-economic challenges and global opportunities during and after the pandemic. Dear graduates, even though we find ourselves separated by distance as we conduct this ceremony, be assured that your triumph over the year 2020 has personally touched us in a remarkable way. Your lecturers, your parents, and your guardians are all immensely proud of you. More importantly, the younger generations that are still in school have new role models to look up to, making the challenges of the future all the easier to tackle. Therefore, wherever you may find yourself, be it at home or at work watching from your mobile phone, I urge you to stand up, put a smile on your face, and let the glow of accomplishment flow over your face. I offer my gratitude for your commitment to succeed, for challenges conquered, for projects completed, for goals reached and surpassed. Many more possibilities are open now. As Albert Einstein once said, your imagination is your preview of life's coming attractions. Therefore, think deep and plan well. Ladies and gentlemen, in the face of uncertainty, notwithstanding sustained investment into education of our young people, unemployment affects youth disproportionately. Our economy has not been growing at the level required to absorb the cohort of new market entrants. Thus, government is aware of graduate unemployment in recent years and is hard at work to turn the fortune around for our youth. The world over, job security from large corporations is in decline. People are looking to themselves to leverage their value and create an income. It is the age of entrepreneur, and as such, I implore upon you to leverage on your acquired skills and exploit the opportunities provided by growth at home and import substitution strategies of government to become entrepreneurs. As I conclude, I extend my heartfelt and special gratitude to the parents, guardians, sponsors, and friends who made it possible for these graduates to accomplish their dreams. To you, I say, this day belongs to you. Rejoice and be proud of your success. Once again, a job well done to the class of 2020 on this occasion of your graduation. And as you leave this ceremony with testamur in hands, figuratively speaking, please bask in the importance of your achievements. And I thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I now invite you to confer all the qualifications of the University of Namibia.
By virtue of the powers vested in me, I hereby confer all the doctorates, masters, postgraduate diplomas, all degrees, diplomas and certificates of the University of Namibia.
Dear science graduates, congratulations on your well-deserved success. Graduation marks the end of an important journey, and yet the beginning of an exciting one. And as you navigate through the next journey, it will be impossible to live without failing at something. However, don't be afraid of fear, because it makes you stronger, it makes you sharper, and it challenges you. So when you run away from fear, you run away from opportunities. From the entire staff in the Faculty of Science, congratulations and good luck with your future endeavors.
It must be a very proud moment for you. All of the hard work have paid off, especially during these trying times. I'm pretty sure that we have gained the knowledge and skills that are key to engage in agribusiness to make a change. So go out there and be that person to make a change. Congratulations, graduates. Your reward lies ahead. Have a successful future. Thank you.
This is the time, once again, to realize and recognize those who have worked very hard. Our students are graduating. You have done us proud. We are very happy for you. We now look forward to sending you into the general public. But there's one thing that we take note of, that your hard work as well as your crown are intrinsically interlinked. We are happy and we want to send you with this message that please be the shining stars. Your families, your acquaintances should now join us to celebrate your achievements. With these words, I thank you and congratulate you. Thank you very much.
Good morning, learned graduates of the Faculty of Law for 2021. The Faculty of Law is very proud of all of you. We appreciated how you came in as first years, and all of you have developed. And within the time of your stay at the faculty and UNAM as a whole, you have acquired intellectual prowess, you have acquired various skills in all sectors of the law. We are certain that you will do us proud when you leave. On behalf of the staff and the colleagues that you are leaving behind, we wish you all the very best in life. Thank you.
Good day, graduates of Faculty of Health Sciences. Graduation is a very exciting time for any graduate, and the faculty is very happy to share in your excitement and your success, and we are indeed very proud of you. Congratulations on your well-deserved success. From now on, you will be the author of your own story, and that will mark your success as well. The faculty wishes you all the best in your future endeavors. Just one word of advice: never stop learning and never stop to ask questions. Congratulations once more.
The staff of the Faculty of Education congratulates the teachers class of 2020. No doubt 2020 was a very tough year, but we probably learned the most valuable lessons about humankind this year. We learned that we have only one planet, and therefore we should all care for each other and for all the environment. We should be flexible and adapt to change, and most of all, we should always be willing to learn new things and grow. So be that kind of teacher. Be the best teacher ever.
The Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences congratulates all of you who have gone through their different programs and who are graduating virtually today. We all understand that 2020 was not a usual year. It was an unusual year, a very difficult year because of the pandemic. But through your perseverance, you were able to go through your degree programs, your certificate programs, your diploma programs successfully, and today we are celebrating with your parents, with your guardians. We in the faculty are confident that the skills and competencies that you acquired from the faculty will greatly assist you in changing and advancing humanity in our society. Once again, congratulations from your lecturers, from your professors, from your faculty officers, your examination officers, from everyone else from the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences. Congratulations.
Dear engineering graduates, class of 2020, congratulations on your achievements. We are all very proud of you. We know that 2020 was not an easy year, for you all had to do your final year online, and that came with many challenges. However, you have proven to yourself and to the world that when one is committed to their dreams, nothing can derail them, not even a global pandemic. As you embark upon this second phase of your journey, use the knowledge and the skills that you have acquired to make the world a better place and to continue learning.
By virtue of the powers vested in me, I hereby dissolve this congregation of the University of Namibia.
Graduates of 2021, congratulations first of all. I know that it has been a difficult journey for you all. I hope that this journey has also enriched you, not just only academically in terms of the qualification, with the skills that you have obtained, but also that it has been a journey where you've grown as an individual to enrich your life, to become a better individual and a better citizen for the country, Namibia, and an alumni of the University of Namibia. I don't think we have made it yet. I still do believe that we are almost there, But I do believe that considering that we are graduating, this is an indication that we can do this, but I still think there's more that we can do. So good luck for the future and congratulations.
Okay, shout out, hey, hey, hey. Job well done, you made it this far. Now you can breathe in and breathe out. But hold your breath. You just starting now into the real world if you haven't worked before. Enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey. Doing it virtually, it's always a bit different because, you know, I think when I graduated the BA and the MA, you have people that you're sitting next to and you're like, hey, can you believe we're sitting here? Yeah, tap somebody next to you, in your house, in your office, wherever you may be, and say, I am officially a graduate of the University of Namibia. And finally, hold that brand close to your heart. Your brand, your personal brand, is a reflection of the University of Namibia. And there's so many things that can go wrong. Education you can maintain, and it can go right down the toilet if you don't actually, you know, guard decisions that you make in life and how you manage yourself when it comes to work, when it comes to any environment that you're placed in. And yeah, keep your head up, and it's the man above making everything possible. So congratulations!
I would like to congratulate the UNAM 2021 graduates. You have reached a milestone. University life was not easy. It's not easy, and you guys made it this far. I would like to wish you nothing but the best. Congratulations once more.
We made it through. We, you know, had online classes in final year, and we wrote face-to-face exams. It was difficult, but we made it. Congratulations.
To the class of 2020, congratulations on achieving your qualifications, and I can wish you only the best in all your future endeavors.
Okay, I would just like to say congratulations, and that we're all proud of you. And it really takes a lot of courage, determination, and hard work to be where you are here. And it's just going to be a better future that you're going to be going to, basically. So I hope that you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed your university years, and that there is honestly a bright future ahead of you.
Congratulations to everyone who will be graduating with me. Bye-bye.
To rise together.